Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Jermaine Farrell, hoping your day is wonderful and blessed. Time now for the latest in sports news. Well, it was a showcase game from Charlotte last night involving women's college basketball. 8th-ranked Virginia Tech taking on 3rd-ranked Iowa in the Allied tip-off event. So we go to the Spectrum Center in Charlotte. There is Liz Kitley. She's an All-American, and another All-American on the other end, Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark was doing what she does best. But she's going to get the assist here, hooking up with Hannah Stokey for the bucket. Iowa up 2. Then later, the Hawkeyes back on offense. This time, Clark with the triple for range. She hits this one. She had 44 in the game. Meanwhile, the Hokies had a duo themselves. Georgia Amoore finds Liz Kitley, does work in the lane with the fadeaway. She nails it. She had a double-double, 14 points, 15 rebounds. Iowa with a 4-point lead. Carly Wenzel doing work. She is from San Antonio, Texas, gets a little hoop and harm action. Hokies within 1. 2.8 seconds left to go in the first period. Hey, I got something for you from down under. Georgia Amoore. She beats the clock there. The Hokies had 3. She had 31.7 triples, but the Hokies would lose a close one last night to the Hawkeyes, 80-76. Ryan Moy has a report on the game from Charlotte.
Well, in a battle of trading buckets just left and right, it was Caitlin Clark and the Hawkeyes that were able to dash any hopes that Virginia Tech had for a comeback. But for head coach Kenny Brooks and his team, there were plenty of positives that they saw out on the court here in Charlotte.
I thought it was a fantastic game. For game number 2, to go out there and put that on, it wasn't perfect. We know we weren't perfect, and I'm sure Lisa would say they weren't perfect, but you had perfect intent, and these kids went out and they worked their butts off, and we'll get better.
I had to come out and from the get-go, carrying off of the season I had last year, I knew it was in me, I knew I was capable, so trying to start off like that this year and be a leader, scoring-wise, and still trying to facilitate for my team members.
In the fourth quarter, it got exciting. We were trading threes, and it felt like that's really what both teams are about, is really great offense, can shoot the ball really well. And Georgia is one of the best guards in the country. I think that's pretty obvious. I know what it's like to play with a really good big, and great bigs. That's what our program is kind of built on, and she's tremendous. I think Kenny's a tremendous coach, and what they run it's really hard action.
You're playing one of the best. You're playing a generational player. And we're going to watch this young lady play for a very long time, and she's going to play at a very, very high level. So to think, sometimes, I love my girls, but sometimes you're playing checkers and she's playing chess, and she's that good. But I thought we did a good job of making her work and think a lot tonight. We'll get better. I promise you we will. We're still learning each other. We're trying to form our identity, but I'm proud of our kids. I'm proud of the effort. And I'm excited where we're going to go.
Well, even though the Hokies fell to the Hawkeyes, head coach Kenny Brooks continued to emphasize tonight's contest as being such an important part of women's basketball. Virginia Tech, they are now 1-1 on the season. In Charlotte, Ryan Moy, WFXR Sports.
Thank you so much, Ryan. So again, a tough loss by the Virginia Tech Hokies, but this will help them out big time. Again, that was 80-76 last night. Iowa knocking off Virginia Tech, and that's sports. I'm Jermaine Farrell. I hope all of your teams are winners. Have a wonderful and blessed day, everybody.